Hi, I'm Tammy Adamson.
I'm Keely Watson.
I'm Jen Pysick.
And I'm B. Youngs.
And we're the Die Girls. We're at the Ultimate Madness, and you're watching PigTV.
I love it, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Hi, I'm Joshua C. Silverman, assistant editor with Paintball 2 Extremes magazine, and we'll be right back with more PigTV.
I'm Bill Mills with PigTV. We're sitting here with Ben Tippmann. Ben is the sales and marketing manager at Tippmann Pneumatics. Ben, you've got new stuff. Two new electronic triggers. People have been long awaiting this. We've had some hype on the net and some of the magazine ads.
Yeah,
how long has this been going in development?
It's been in the process for a little over a year. We started right after Christmas last year, and we just released them within the last month. They've been fully shipping. So.
Yeah, is this something you've had a lot of demand from for customers?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, they want to take it to the next level. They love the reliability of Tippmann and the service we provide to them. So they want to take it to the next level and be out there on the speedball fields with them, and this really puts it out there.
Now, Tippmann, you say reliability, that's always, you know, solid performance and never breaking down, run it over with a tank.
Right.
Has been, you know, what Tippmann's always been known for. When you guys came out with the Model 98, there was a step up with the trigger feel. It was just so drastically different from the previous models. Made a big difference. What performance increase are people going to get when they go electronic with these kits?
Well, you're going to get the trigger modes, performances of any tournament level gun, and then speed. You know, the speed's adjustable and as fast as you want to shoot. You know, and this is basically what you were touching on with the service and the reliability. We never want to sacrifice reliability to go for speed, so that's why we take it slow and we do our research and develop, make sure that doesn't happen.
Now, why the decision to go to two different trigger systems instead of just a single one? Is this something that two different projects you're working on, they both worked out well, go with it, or?
Well, we had a lot of trials, and we tried a few different systems. Starting off with the electronic trigger system, that actually maintains the feel and the integrity of the custom 98 and the way it works. It's actually a sear tripping system, electro-pneumatic. You still have all the modes, and the trigger switch is still the same, so it's going to be the same trigger pull either way. With the E-bolt system, you have, we replaced our rear bolt with an actual ram, so that gives you the opportunity for dwell time adjustment, also rate of fire in the different modes.
What are the different modes of fire they both have?
They have 3-round burst mode up through 8-round burst, fully automatic. There is semi-automatic, active trigger, and turbo.
And how are the price point on both packages? How do they?
Both packages are priced just under $300, $295.
So probably street pricing, we're going to see somebody be able to get an electronic paint gun for roundabout or under $400.
That's correct.
That's really impressive. It's really impressive. Well, thank you very much for talking with us, Ben. This has really been great. We'll get back to the action out on the fields.
No problem.
here with Paul Bollenbach and Milt Call. Paul, PGP, is a well-known pro player for Jack's Warriors. Also a partner in Diablo Direct Paintball Supply. Milt, who's really become a big name this year with the Ultimate Airball system. The two of you teamed up for Ultimate Madness. What put this in your head that said, hey, let's do a three-man? Nobody's doing a really big three-man. And this is huge, over 109, 120, what was the total number on
109 teams and 50 or 45 Top Guns.
45 Top Guns, 109 teams. This is absolutely huge for a three-man. It's huge for an indoor event. What got this all started?
I love the format. I love three-man format. I think it rapes. You know what I mean? It's just pure energy. Paul, I drug him in here and said, this will be hot. And he's looking at me and says, I'm on drugs. And I said, let's do it indoors. And he says, you need a doctor. And I said, let's do it. And I talked him into it.
Now from your end, as I see most of the organization, where it is, everything I believe came from you. Well, Paul, you've got the heavy tournament background, how to set this up. What brought about the decisions, like who you're choosing for refs, that sort of thing, and what teams were reffing the event?
Well, we wanted to get, quality teams reffing, so we got the All Ace 2 and the CO Factory team. Those guys are known in this area. They've reffed a lot of tournament. They got tournament experience. We catered a lot to the rookie teams and the novice teams here, so we wanted to have some of the more experienced refs reffing it. And then, of course, in the amateur teams that were here, we thought they could handle the job.
Brimstone.
Yeah,
Team Brimstone done a great job. This is their first major to ref, but they done a wonderful job. They stayed right with it.
As you can see, the work is still going on. There's plenty to be done even while we're back here talking. Another big thing unique about this event is a women's only division. A lot of tournaments will see a few women players on co-ed teams because it's obviously a co-ed sport, but all women's teams aren't all that common. And women's divisions of just women competing against women is totally unheard of. What brought that about, and what do you think some of the benefits are now, that it's happened?
We were firm believers that the women contribute to the sport too. If they had the player base to draw from that the men's teams do, you'd see a lot more women in the finals. So what we did was we just give them an avenue to where they would be in the finals. Let them play heads up. No different than a rookie division, novice division, or amateur division. It was a women's division. It was pretty good paintball play.
And I've noticed, too, a lot of the women who are playing on the women's only teams typically play on other teams normally. They're not restricted to women's only, so they're out there mixing it up, playing on the same level with everyone else.
Sure.
But here they're going to get a little more notoriety
Sure.
because obviously they're concentrated and right there in the winner's circle.
I thought it was a good show. I thought it was a real good show.
Yeah, actually, two of the women's teams actually competed in the novice division as well. They played in two classes, so they actually played more paintball than some of the men's team because they wanted to compete in both. Mm-hmm. They wanted a chance to be on stage and win some prizes and then go play against the boys and see what they could do.
That's great. Now, another unique thing, we're in Huntington, West Virginia, area that hasn't had tournament paintball before. What was part of the thing choosing this area, and what has been some of the reception you've had locally?
This community just embraced us. It was just unbelievable. They had no perception of paintball, so they didn't have any bad perception of paintball, and they embraced us. They really made it easy for us to have an event here. And of course, the location that you've witnessed, when we say a hotel's across the street,
Hotel is across the street.
You walk out of the arena, any amenities you need is right there. Wild Dog, Bob Evans, anything a man needs.
Yeah, there's restaurants, hotels everywhere, and the arena was really willing to work with us. The locals were kind of iffy. They didn't know what paintball was, like he said. Sure. Since they've been in here, a lot of them have said they'd support us more next year, seeing the people we brought in, the money we brought in, and the crowd, and it's exciting. A lot of the public has been in. The news stations have been great. And plus, being in West Virginia, you're surrounded by states that are full of paintball, with Ohio and Indiana and Kentucky and North Carolina. I mean, it's just a wagon wheel, as he put it, of states around it funneling into the center.
Central location, and it's a hotbed for the three-man game. In other parts of the country, I don't know exactly how three-man's interpreted, but here, there's actually real three-man teams. They're not five-man teams. They're not 10-man teams. This is their sport, and that's what we brought to Huntington.
Well, after this event, which I've really been amazed at the number of positive comments that have come from the players, lack of negative comments, everything's gone so smoothly. You've been ahead of schedule. This has been a premier event. What are your plans for the future for next year and beyond?
Oh, there definitely will be a second annual Madness, and hopefully third, fourth, fifth, and ongoing. We've talked about possibly doing 2 a year, having another Madness, maybe a 5-man. We're going to discuss that as soon as we get 2 nights sleep after this event.
Yeah. But maybe a spring 3-man, fall 5-man.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Again, Paul PGP Bollenbach and Milt Call, or Milt Bunkerman, as he's often referred to for the ultimate airball bunker systems. And we'll get back out to the fields and check out the action.
Like most top donuts, you get a trophy, except you also get an ultimate airball 5-man field. It's not far harder than that field, man. This is the man who donated the field, and he did an excellent job. I don't have to deal with this.
Now, thank your sponsor.
Who are they?
Thanks, some people.
Just thank our sponsors real quick, Diablo Paints, Max Attack, Drive Arrows, and GT. Thank you.
All right. The new North American 3-man indoor women's championship goes to the Die Girls. First place team gets 1 team trophy and 3 individual trophies. We'll set these on the table for you. That gives us 4 trophies for 4 girls. Not done yet. The Die Girls also get 3 EMACs from Airgun Designs. They get 3 V-Force goggles, 3 Conspired nitrogen systems, 3 blues packs, 3 gun stands, 3 shirts from Warrior Sports Gear. I want you to check these shirts out. Says, "You've just been done by a woman." You get 3 die barrels, $500 in home break modifications, entry to the Masters, entry to the Eternal Sports 3-man, and 3 cases of paint. Now that's a prize. Renegades a team trophy, 3 individual trophies. And they got 4 players, so that turns out perfect.
Gang green. This way. I gotta use this for bait. Black man.
All right, Gang Green gets a little tiny prize package that consists of 3 Dark Angels, 3 V-Force goggles, 3 Blues packs, 3 gun stands, 3 Freak Smart Parts barrel systems, 3 nitrogen systems, $500 of bone break mods, entry to the Masters, entry to Eternal Sport 3-man, and 3 cases of Diablo paint. The Diamond Cavaliers, of course, get 1 trophy for the team and 1 trophy for each player. Set those on the table, guys. And then, of course, the Diamond Cavaliers win 1 entry into the 3-man Eternals, of course. $100 bone break mod, 3 and 2 nitrogen systems, 3 cases of paint, an entry into the Masters, 3 Blues packs, 3 gun stands, 3 raised knee pads, 3 Freak barrel systems, 3 V-Force goggles, and 3 splat masks. I mean, angels.
It's cheaper than all your money, but...
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank the Cavaliers, those who are here, my wife, my family, grandmother's watching my kid, and the rest of the Cavaliers who aren't here, who practice with us since Mardi Gras, except for Chinese. I want to thank PGP and Milt. I mean, this is an awesome event. We've been around, we've gone to a lot of tournaments, and bar none, this was the best. It was awesome. It really was. The refs, you guys did a great job. We ref, it's not, you guys did a great job also. And I want to thank Diablo. They've always made a great paintball, and they're progressing forward at full speed ahead. Just so many people. I want to thank Todd and all the Die girls. You guys were like our second mind. We want to really thank you guys. You guys did a great job for us. UltimateMadness was awesome. And that's really it. I mean, teams, hope to see you guys next year. It was awesome. Thank you.
I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. From Team 90, I'd like to thank Diablo for the best paint in the world. I'd like to thank Mac Development for the best air systems and regulators. I'd like to thank Die Barrels for the straightest shooting barrels. I'd like to thank Albany Outdoor Paintball. I'd like to thank Bone Break for the aftermarket stuff on our guns. And also, I'd like to thank Warpig for coming out here and covering the paintball tournament. Thanks.
Field has a flag station. This isn't right.
I just don't know where they're coming from. They're everywhere.
What's the... This is wrong. No, something's not right. Something's not right. They're everywhere.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. If only I'd gone to warpig.com. They have help on tactics and tournament information, and if only I had gone to Warpig. I could have gone to warpig.com.